Human body is a complex, dynamic and non-linear physiological system with a vast number of connections between individual organs. The changes in the external environment make our body react to them. The different types of reactions can be observed in the whole organism. Today's episode introduces our upcoming series called Physiology of Emotions.
As you probably know, some people are really good at hiding their emotions by keeping a poker face or a fake smile. Luckily, the changes in our physiology occurs automatically through nerve connections and are almost impossible to be controlled. Therefore, they can be assumed as an objective evaluation of experienced emotions. All of the physiological variations are controlled by the autonomic nervous system. We can distinguish two independent systems of the ANS: parasympathetic, when the body needs to rest and digest, and sympathetic, which is active when the body is in the fight or flight mode. The differences between these two variants can be easily visible in our physiology. When we are calm, our pupils are contracted, our heartbeat is slow and steady, the same as breath. Moreover, in a relaxation state, the digestive and urinary systems are more active. In the state of arousal, pupils are dilated, the heartbeat and breath are faster, the adrenaline and sweat production is stimulated, and the digestive and urinary systems decrease activity.
Now we know some of the symptoms, but what are the physiological signals that can tell us about our state? Let us briefly tell you about those, which we will describe in more detail in our next episodes. Let us begin with electroencephalography, or in short EEG. EEG signal corresponds to bioelectrical activity of our brain. The electrical impulses are generated by neurons, which are activated in the process of thinking or just doing something. Movements of body parts, for example during nervous gestures, can be measured with accelerometer. It is because every such movement is performed with some acceleration. One of the most known signals is electrocardiogram, ECG. It is related to the electrical activity of our heart. Based on this signal, we can extract, for example, heart rate or breathing rate. Doctors use this signal to assess potential heart problems, but it also tells us a lot about our emotional state. Another signal that contains cardiac information is called blood volume pulse, BVP, which is measured with photoplethysmograph, PPG. In contrast to electrocardiogram, BVP is measured optically. Smartwatches do it at the wrist. BVP signal allows to extract heart rate, breathing rate, and with a proper sensor, even blood oxygen saturation. Especially useful for arousal and stress studies is electrodermal activity signal, EDA, which measures sweating of our skin. Other names of EDA are galvanic skin response, skin conductance, electrodermal response, and more.
There are also other signals that measure the body's reaction associated with experiencing emotions. For example, body temperature, electromyography, which is responsible for muscles' electrical activity, and electrooculography, which enables the recording of eye movements. As you could see, there is a lot to talk about. The Physiology of Emotions series will provide information about the most popular physiological signals in emotion recognition, devices used for their measurement, and the overall pros and cons of each method. We can't wait to tell you about our experience and thoughts. Remember to subscribe to our channel, write comments and like our videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time!